guys, welcome back to another episode of Head Over Heels, a podcast where we explore what it's like to be a woman today, navigating through life, and also a safe space for honest conversations, and to remind you to fall head over heels for yourself first. Always, I'm Maggie.
And I'm Vanessa, and thank you so much for tuning in once again this week. We launched our first episode last week, and saying that we really want to thank you guys for all the feedback that we've been getting. We heard some good feedbacks, but also some really constructive ones, and some of it we can actually agree with you guys. And one of them being that we forgot that it is your first time tuning in, and it's our first time meeting each other.
Exactly. Well, not each other, but me and you, whoever is listening to this right now, wherever you are, in the car or at home, just doing your laundry. We totally forgot that we should have been more aware that there was not much context in some of the things we said.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. But you know what? Moving on, at least we know the problem now. Isn't that a great thing?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. But thank you so much for all the love and for sharing everything. We really appreciate it. And you know what? We hope to keep giving you guys, exciting content that keeps you guys excited and keep speaking to us about it. But speaking of head over heels, Valentine's Day is happening very, very soon. And in fact, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, and which is why today we're going to explore about dates, first dates, and some of the do and the no-nos.
Yes.
So, just on top of my head, would you kiss on the first date?
Ooh, kissing. I don't know about kissing someone on the first date.
Wait, like a peck on the cheek? Or...
you know what? I went out with this guy one time, and it was the first date, and he actually gave me a kiss at the end of the night. It was like a little bit
too
sweet,
soon,
but then it was also slightly awkward because I didn't know what that meant, and I didn't see him the same way. So first of all, I didn't even know I was on the first date. I just thought it was just dinner. So when he kissed me on the cheek, I was like, what is that? Like, what was that?
So you guys weren't on the same page?
Yeah, no, totally not.
It happens all the time, doesn't it?
I know. So first kiss for me on the first date, I guess if we've been talking and we're very clear that it's a first date.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Like
but read the signal, What about you?
I don't know. I have kissed on first dates before. I'm talking about
she's
pecks.
the cheeky one, guys.
I am. I used to be a very wild child. I've explored a lot of different kinds of first dates. I've kissed on a first date before. I've not kissed on first dates before. So personally, at this point of my life, I wouldn't. Only because I want to keep more for later.
Yes.
And also, if I like the guy, I want to kind of take it slow and not really rush for it and do everything on the first day.
Yeah,
am I right?
That's true. I feel like having a day to remember your first kiss is like something to look forward to. Yeah.
And if I were to this guy got potential, I will want to be with him, but I need to first get to know him. I will want to keep the kiss for later.
Right.
Yeah, which also means I won't go home with him lah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, the going home part, I think very tricky lah. These days in the modern age, I know a lot of cheeky ones of you out there. All the cheeky, I don't know your parents know or not, but it's okay. As long as you stay safe, you know, and stay very vigilant. If your choice is to allow the first kiss or to go home with this guy, oh my gosh. Okay, all the parents listening, so sorry. Just close your ears for a minute, okay? Because you're not supposed to be listening to this.
What? Our parents are not stupid. I feel like they know.
True.
I feel like they probably know, but you know what? They're like, my kid, adult, they let them do whatever they want. If they knock their head on the wall, they will come back to me.
Yeah,
eventually.
that's true.
That's what happened to me. I was telling my mom some of my dating stories, and she's like, you see? 跟你讲了啦. I mean, told you already.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Next. This is very important.
Yeah.
There's a lot of debate about this one. Okay. My question to you is, would you like a guy to pay for the bill on your first date? Or are you okay to chip in half-half?
Okay. For me, it really depends. It would be nice if the guy offers to pay.
Okay.
But as a girl, as a woman, I think it's not wrong or anything to offer to pay your part as well.
Yes.
If he insists, maybe you can also insist back to pay your part.
Yeah.
Just not to let him feel that, you know what? I just want a man who takes care of all my bills. Because
Yeah.
if you're not a woman like that, I'm not like that. I'm
Yeah.
okay to go Dutch. So
Yeah.
for me, at this point, sure. But I remember being at a point of my life, being a young girl and just wanting to have fun. And I just wanted a guy to buy me everything.
Yeah, that's true. I
You
think
know?
if you are a girl who say that going Dutch is okay with you
Yeah.
and is your thing, then when you offer, right, mean it from your heart. Don't like
Correct.
offer, but at the back you're like hoping this guy is
Don't
gonna pay
date,
for
because
you.
if he was gonna take it, you're gonna be bitter about
Yeah,
it.
you're gonna be bitter and that would be like a bad first date. But
Yeah.
if you offer, mean your offer, guys. Okay? Yeah, that's what I can't.
But you're okay to pay?
Yeah, I'm okay to pay half actually.
Have
I'm
you
like
paid
totally-
half?
Yes, I have, and I was really young, and I just thought I'm okay to pay half. Okay, but I'll tell you about this guy, right? In high school, wow, damn kiam siap, man, this fella. I tell you what's kiam siap. Oh, for you guys who don't know what kiam siap means being stingy, okay,
Yeah.
or being really calculative,
Yeah.
okay. It's fine to go half with
Yeah.
somebody, but wow, this fella, I remember he bought like lunch or something, and you know how it's like 20 ringgit. 30 cents lah. The fella counted the 30 cents with me, man. I was so shocked. I was like, wow, 30 cents? Oh, this one's something wrong somewhere lah. You know what I mean? Yeah, so okay with half, but don't be too calculative with the 30 cents, like let that go. That's okay. And if I'm the girl and I paid for it first, I'll let the 30 cents go.
Yeah. You just reminded me of an incident.
Okay,
I
what?
don't remember if it was a first date, but
Yeah.
I was dating this guy who's a much, much older than I am. I was
Okay.
maybe 21, 22. We went for a movie. So he wanted me to go for a movie with him. So he bought the movie tickets, right?
Yeah.
And we went to the movies and he actually told me, so I bought the tickets. Can you buy us the popcorn?
Okay, wait. So were you okay with that? Or?
I don't know why. I didn't feel so okay with it because I'm like, you ask me out.
Oh, okay.
You
Yes,
want to
yes.
spend time with me. I have to buy you your popcorn. I don't even eat popcorn.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a no-no. If the girl didn't want the popcorn,
Yeah.
don't make her
I
pay
was-
for the popcorn.
I didn't want a popcorn. I'm not really a popcorn kind of girl. Unless it's popcorn royale. That's a bit different. You all should check it out, by the way. That one's
Why a
very
high
good.
class like this girl. Okay.
But once in a while, but basically he said, oh yeah, I feel like popcorn. You want some? I said no. Then he went, oh, I got the ticket. You mind buying me? I was like,
oh my gosh. Okay, these are very good notes for the boys who are
Yeah.
taking, anyone out this
Yeah.
Valentine's. I think this is definitely good notes. Don't be too calculative.
yeah,
and
I think
also-
that's being calculative and not
Yeah.
so much, I don't know. Why,
the-
why would you ask me to pay for your food? So that's one thing that we should definitely learn from.
Yeah.
Especially girls too lah. If you want your food, then you buy yourself too.
That's
lah. Don't
true.
expect the guys to buy everything for you.
Yes.
So that's, I mean, let's, equality, yeah?
Yes,
Not
yes,
just the
yes.
boys, okay, here. We
That's
girls
true.
gotta know ourselves too. Okay, mama or fancy dinners?
Oh, mama.
Okay,
of
in case you guys don't understand what mama means, if you're not Malaysian, you don't understand this term mama, it's basically, how do we put it?
It's a very Malaysian thing. Basically, it's like a really
coffee shop.
chill coffee shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you get like really not too expensive meals,
Mm-hmm.
tea, coffee, but it's a very homey kind of taste.
Yeah, and it's usually open 24 hours,
Yes.
and that's where we hang out casually.
Yeah.
But would you be okay with a mama date on a first date?
Wow. Okay. Wow, this one challenging a bit, actually. Okay, I guess it depends on how your relationship is with the person you're talking to. Like which state of relationship
Yeah.
is the person you're talking to and yours.
Yeah,
right?
understand.
So like, I guess if you've been talking for a while and it's something that you've been anticipating,
Yeah.
then a nice dinner would be really nice, you know? But let's say it's you guys have been just talking and you're just like around the area and you're like, hey, you want to go out, and
Then mama is
and then
acceptable.
mama is totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a really random on the spot kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sure. And then you count it as your first date because you've been talking for so long, but
Yeah.
that's the first time you met and like
really
it's just the
connected,
two of you.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Because
No
I've
problem.
had a mama date with Joseph before. And it was in the very beginning of our relationship. And by the way, in case you guys don't know, Joseph is my longtime boyfriend. We've been in a relationship for about 4.5 years now.
Long time.
So yeah, this was like many donkey years ago. Before, actually we couldn't afford much then. So to me, that Mamak date, in fact, was very special to me.
Yeah.
It was not really a date like, hey, would you want to go out with me? But it was like kind of like you said, eventual thing. Hey, you know what? We've got some time. Let's hang out.
Right.
And Mamak was totally fine.
Right. Yes. I agree with that. Yeah. And even if it's like a coffee, I really don't mind a coffee date, like just a cuppa, some cakes or something.
You see, we are very simple girls.
Yes.
And there's so many different type of girls out there. So if you guys are not okay with Mama, honestly, I would want to know why.
Yeah.
Please let us know in your comment sections. We are on YouTube as well, in case you guys don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe just drop us a DM. We are on Instagram. Like, I would really want to know, what would your ideal location be for one of
Valentine's?
your first dates? Okay lah, maybe Valentine's on a Mama. Maybe cannot lah.
Tak jadi, is it?
But like one of the random dates can lah.
Okay, wait. Okay, if you're doing a mama date and that's the only thing you can afford, for your Valentine's or your first date, I think it's okay. But you need to pair it up with a card, or like, okay, maybe this is our first date and like it's only the mama, but it's okay because I look forward to many more dates with you, and hopefully in the future we'll be able to go to somewhere nicer that you want to go. So like just addressing the fact that, hey, if this is what we can afford in the moment, and if this was our first date, it's okay because I look forward to many more. So the card with the mama, I think that's a good combo, guys. I'll forgive that and I'll take that any day.
It's a package.
It's a package, exactly.
Yeah, I think one of the many things I feel like, what do you call it? Expectations. A lot of people expect first date to be this one-on-one dinner. Maybe not fancy or not fancy, doesn't matter, but one-on-one interaction. But for some people like me, I actually prefer if our very first time meeting is in a group setting, like with a bunch of friends or in a party, whatever, where it's more casual. So I don't feel the stress so much because let's be honest, first dates are freaking nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And if anything, sometimes I don't think you can show your best self because you just overthink a lot. At least to me, I was like, oh my God, what am I supposed to wear? Oh my gosh, should I put on like a full face of makeup? But I don't do that. But what if he doesn't like, just so much in my head. What about you? Do you like a group setting or you prefer a one-on-one for the very first time? I'm talking about the first initial date.
I'm like trying to recall the feeling of going out on a first date because it's been a while as well. To be very fair with like my now relationship, the first day was actually with a group of friends. So yeah, it did feel very natural and very easy. So I think that is definitely a good way to ease into getting to know one another, especially if you guys weren't friends before this. So that definitely takes off the pressure.
Yeah.
But I also kind of like the butterflies you get and like getting ready to go out on a first date, and I don't think you should ever try too hard. So if you're a girl who don't wear high heels, you don't have to wear high heels just to go out with this guy. I like to go as myself and to see how this person is going to treat me.
Or judge you.
Yeah, and judge me just by me being there on the first day on my own. And if he doesn't jive with me as me, myself, then I think that's a very huge indication that...
Of course.
Yeah, so I think in that sense...
Both works depending on the situation.
I think it really depends.
Yeah, the only reason why I kind of prefer a group setting is because I am the most relaxed. I'm more fun. I'm more charming, whatever you call it. When I'm with my friends. Because when I'm alone with you, oh my God, I shake from top to bottom. I not know what to say.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, like the butterflies in my stomach sometimes makes me want to vomit. I don't know what to say. I really feel so nervous. And just trying so hard to keep the conversation going. Still on first date. I know you hate when people cut you off.
Interrupt. Exactly. Boys and girls.
Yeah.
Do not interrupt your date when they're talking, okay? Like if someone's talking, I think the least you can do is give them your full respect and give them the full space to finish, to allow them to finish their whole sentence before you start to, charge in with your opinions or like what you have to say. Because it gets really frustrating when someone like cuts you off. Do you not feel so? Like, it's my biggest pet peeves. Now that I'm thinking, it's like, oh my goodness. I'm going to chop these fellas. Okay, I'm not going to say it.
Well, I feel like I might have been the person cutting people off before. And I'm sorry if I did.
No,
so
it's
please
okay.
don't chop my head off. But I think I have unintentionally. Because sometimes when I'm so excited about a certain topic, I can't wait to tell you.
Right.
You know, then I might just cut you off a little bit. But I definitely won't intentionally just cut you off just because I don't want you to talk. I just want to talk about myself thing. But then there's also being too agreeable. The younger version of me makes this mistake so many times.
What do you mean? Okay, this one you have to explain to me because I don't understand.
Sure. Being too agreeable meaning you say yes and agree at everything your date says, even though it's not something you know of or you like.
Oh,
for instance,
okay.
I remember there's this guy who was telling me about his favorite band. I have no idea who the fella is. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, music is good. Yeah, it's great. Love it. I listen to it when I shower, but I don't.
Yeah.
So just kind of like trying to impress the guy, I tend to do it. And I made the mistake of doing that because eventually you're going to burn out.
Yeah.
You're pretty much lying, if anything.
Yes, actually, I can definitely remember myself being that way as well. Now that you've explained to me, for me, it's like the worry of not sounding smart enough or not knowing what's like current
or compatible.
True.
I just always had the worry like, oh wait, I like something else. Would he think that we're not compatible and he will not ask me out again?
Right.
This is coming from a version of me when I was very insecure about myself and just, not knowing any better.
Yeah.
And I used to do that. So
I think we all do it out of a place of insecurity about ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at this stage now, if I haven't read the news and you're going to judge me because I don't know something and I haven't read the news recently, then I don't feel bad about it. I'll be like, hello, then educate me. Why do you have to make me feel smaller just because I'm not up to date? I'll be more attracted to somebody who is going to...
you tell me more.
Exactly. Who will explain to me, hey, if you haven't caught up, this is what's happening and this is what I think about it,
Love
you know?
Yes.
That's so much more mature. And I think that tells a lot about your partner who is explaining. It says a lot about your maturity, about not judging you. So girls or boys, like if you feel like you need to be too agreeable to something,
don't.
Yeah.
Just have your own opinions as well, because I feel, now that I know much better, having your own opinion, being an opinionated woman, lady, is very sexy. In fact, some guys like it. They like a bit of challenge. I was too easy then. Like I was just trying to make it so easy for them to like me.
Yeah.
That, some guys just don't.
Okay, but okay. Too opinionated also.
Not too much.
Not
just
on
find the right
extreme.
balance.
Yeah, some ladies. Wow, I see them also. I scared lah. I can't imagine being the guy. I'll run far away. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
But too opinionated, not good. Too agreeable, not good. So just catch yourself, And if your date tells you, appreciate it. Don't get offended by it.
Yeah.
I think that's a way to grow.
Yeah. That's why having
and we've all been there.
Yeah, that's why having a conversation that flows is so important.
Yeah.
Just maybe start off with the more chill out topics.
Yeah.
Don't go deep into your traumas and your exes. Please don't talk about your exes. I think that's a big no-no for me. It's kind of a deal breaker. I'm like, are you over her or are you not? Please don't ask me out if you're still going to talk to me about your ex.
That's a freaking good point.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, don't. Just leave it behind and stay, don't bring it back.
Yeah, but I do like conversations about asking your date what kind of thing do they like in a relationship or what kind of thing do they like in a man. So instead of talking about what you didn't like or talking about your ex or what happened.
No name droppings, basically.
I would like to know what do you look forward? What do you like to see in a relationship? Is it having conversations? Is it growing together? Is it the drive in that person? Or is it just, being comfortable sitting next to each other without talking much, reading next to each other? What fascinates you in a relationship?
Yeah.
I would like to have those kind of conversations.
That's
in a
fine
first
without
date.
name dropping, without being
Yeah.
bitter about what happened to you with your ex. I think that's just keep it for another day, maybe not the first date for sure.
Yeah, I think a lot of the things that you say says a lot about you more than the other person, especially when you're being too negative about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but also guys, don't overthink it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why we're kind of just diving deep into it.
Yeah.
Based on our own experiences. But if you are actually going on a first date soon or tomorrow on Valentine's Day,
Here's something you should do.
yep, definitely. If you're a guy, do open the door for your date and hold it for her, not just walk for yourself and then the door closed and then hit her.
Exactly.
And not open doors for anyone else but yourself.
Yes, chivalry should not be dead, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's very sexy.
Yeah, I think it's really nice if my date is nice to other people. I find that really attractive. I'm like, oh, he's such a sweet guy.
Yeah.
You know?
For me, how you treat my friends and the people around me says more about you
Than
actually.
how you treat me.
Exactly. Like if I were to go out with a guy who will only open the door for only me and there's like 5 people behind me and he just like lets the door go and like allow them to, just like allow the door to slam in their face. Oh my gosh, I'll be really turned off, to be very honest.
Still not a deal breaker, but yes, a turn off. I wouldn't like that in my man. I would like him to be a nice person.
That's true.
Right?
And if we keep dating, I'll definitely tell you that.
Yep. I guess sending me home, making sure I'm safe. If you didn't pick me up, well, checking on me if I'm home safe. But if you did pick me up, maybe wait for me till I'm out of your sight. That would be nice, and not just the moment I close the door, you drive off. For me, I feel like, wow, we can't wait to go, is it?
Yeah.
Cannot wait for a bit more.
Yeah. And I think it's more about your safety, right?
Yeah.
Like making sure that you're in the house safely.
Yes.
That says a lot about
So
you.
check on your date. And even if you're a girl, you want to, after he has dropped you off from wherever you guys went to, check on him. Hey, you home safe? Just to be sure, because life is fragile. You never know what's going to happen. It's nice to have someone to care for you.
Yeah.
It's a nice feeling to have.
Okay, next thing I think is very important as well. Eye contact.
Oh.
Yes. Eye contact when you're having conversation with somebody like brings your connection to a whole different level, guys. So keep that eye contact
Like how?
going.
Like this, I look at you.
Oh my god. That
So
was
we just
a
stared
very
into
deep
each other's
connection.
eyes for like a good 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But maybe not too intense, guys. Just now was a bit too intense.
Yeah, very intense.
Then take it easy. And also, eye contact is nice,
Yeah.
but some people overdo it.
Oh yes. Okay, yes. Not too intense, like you're like judging the person or like
You're so beautiful, I want to eat your face. Anyway, I've dated guys who cannot stop staring at me to a point where I actually felt uncomfortable.
That's true.
I didn't like it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Don't have to be guys like. I
Yeah.
think like some friends.
Yeah.
When they stare at you, you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
why is your eye contact so intense?
Like
chill
chill
out.
out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, one more thing.
What?
I think these days we're all constantly on our phones.
Oh yeah.
So I think on a date, it's
Put
so
it away.
important to put it away.
Disconnect so you guys can connect.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, but I think those are definitely some do's and don'ts.
Yeah,
for
from
us.
our experiences,
Yeah.
like I've had my fair shares of dates, but to be really honest, I'm out of the game for so long, guys.
Yeah.
So this is, I don't know if all these tips have expired, but I don't think so, lah.
No, I don't think so. We're both been out of it for a really long time, but it's been so exciting to
To
actually
hear
just
other people's dates too.
Yeah.
I do have friends who still go on dates, and
Yeah.
when I hear that, I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not so nice.
and also reflecting on our first dates, like
Yes.
it gives me a little bit of like a tingle in my
Aw.
heart and a butterfly in my tummy.
I
and
remember that feeling.
Yeah.
And Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Well, whether or not you're celebrating, if you're single, don't feel so bad about it. You'll eventually get into a relationship. But if you don't want to be in a relationship, you can always go on dates with your friends or your single friends.
Yeah, and if you're going on a date tomorrow, don't forget, just be yourself, calm down, and don't stress too much, okay?
Yeah, just take it easy, guys. But if you're single, well, go on dates with your friends. Like, what's the thing called nowadays?
Galentine's. Go celebrate with your gals.
Yeah, or if you're go Guyantines, go celebrate with your guys. It's the same thing. If you're not, you're just really a good reminder to say, I love you and thank you for existing in my life, and give each other a nice hug.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we tend to forget to do all these little things.
Exactly.
So for me, Valentine's Day is here to remind you to love and fall head over heels. Well, we have come to the end of the episode, so don't forget to subscribe us on YouTube. Just look out for Takeaway Table, and you can also follow us on Spotify. It's Head Over Heels Podcast. Well, once again, my name is Maggie Wang.
And I'm Vanessa.
Happy Valentine's Day. We'll see you next week.